Hello everyone, this is Jitendra here. Today let us see what is stocks and why do we need stocks. A journey into stock market. What to expect. In this presentation, let us see about what is stock, how trading happens, how to trade in stocks, kind of trades, basic terms and terminologies. What not to expect, technical indicators, strategies, futures and options. First, we need to know what is a stock. It means to own a company. For example, we are having a company called X company. What do this company do? This company sells mobiles. What do this X company sells? Mobiles. We all have mobiles in our homes. We all use mobiles in our homes. So these mobiles are bought by us. Who buy these mobiles? We. I'll represent this as with W. Okay, I have a formula. This is called as professor formula. See, there is a professor in a college. There is a professor in a college. And there is a student. Let us take there are two professors in a college. And these professors teach, both of the professors teach math subject. The student likes the professor 2 and dislikes the professor 1. So this professor this professor 2 is going to take online tutorials for subject maths. So what this student does is he goes to the professor and pay the fees, and what is the profit of this student is he gains knowledge from the professor. Here what is this student is doing? Investing on the professor which he liked. He liked this professor, so he had invested. So this a person B investing in some X and gaining profit or loss is known as stock. Let us see clearly. It's a means to own a company. As I said that it is a kind of security. SCRA is known as Securities Contracts Regulation Act. It was established in 1956. Includes instruments such as shares, bonds, scrips, stocks, or other marketable securities of similar nature in or of any incorporate company or body corporate government securities. Prerequisites for trading. We need to have a depository account, we need to have a trading account, and of course, yeah, we need to have money in the account. If we need to invest, we need to have three terms. Number one is demat account. Number two is we need to have a trading account. Number three is we need to have money. Okay. Where do we find this demat account? This demat account is now available in apps. For example, Upstocks, Binomo, Angel Broking, etc. etc. Some banks also offer these three in one, excluding money: demat, trading account, and savings account. This is also known as 3 in 1 bank account. So we need all these things. How trading happens? As we all know that we can't buy directly and sell directly to NSE and BSE. What happens in stock exchange? At the initial stages, first the stock is bought by a person or an investor from a broker. The broker is connected to NSE or both BSE. People using terminal provider by their brokers. In the sense, this is an investor buying or selling through a broker, which broker sells or buys directly to NSE or BSE. We cannot supply, we cannot sell or buy directly to NSE or BSE. So we use broker in middle. Which companies can one trade? Ones which are listed in that exchange. So what is meant by these listed in that exchange? For example, let us talk about a company Patanjali. It is not a private limited company. It is a public limited company. But as it is a public limited company, it is not listed in the National Stock Exchange or Bombay Stock Exchange. For example, what IPO is? IPO in the sense the companies which are listed in the National Stock Exchange or the Bombay Stock Exchange are known as IPO companies. You can invest in IPO companies, not in which are not listed in that exchange. There are two types of trading: intraday trading and delivery based trading. What is intraday trading? Intraday trading in the sense is when you invest and buy or sell the shares in a particular day. That is, at morning 9 you invest and buy or sell the shares, and till 3:30 when that is the time of the Sensex to be closed, then you buy or sell in that period is known as intraday trading. Delivery based trading is LTCG, that is long term capital gain. You hold the shares for 1 year and see the profit and loss recorded in the 1 year, and you sell, and if you want you will sell the shares so that you will be gained with some profit. That is known as delivery based trading. Let us see clearly what is intraday trading. Buying and selling on the same day. As I said, brokerage will be different for intraday and delivery based trading, intraday being lesser. Let us see clearly what is this. Yeah. We all are familiar with our banks. For example, let us take a bank A. I have a money of 10,000 rupees in my hand. What I am doing this 10,000 rupees is I am going to fix deposit in the bank called A. What happens if I invest this 10k in bank A? That is, the bank may give me interest, that is 0.6%, let's say 0.6%. This is a very low interest for my 10k amount. So what I decided is to buy or sell shares in the market. Here A, this bank acts as a brokerage between me and the fixed deposit, and what this A does is 10k plus 0.6%, and as it is giving interest to me, it also takes some tax. It also takes some tax with me. What I have done is, here I have invested 10k in a bank called A for 1 year, and it is giving me an interest of 0.6%, and also it is collecting a tax from me. So what I will be gaining from these interest for 1 year is around so less profit. So what I will do is, I will take these 10k and invest in a company B and invest in a company B. Here, when we sell or buy stocks, when we buy stocks in a stock market, when we keep our shares for long term, that is long term here is for 1 year. It is considered for 1 year. When you place your shares 1 year in stock markets, and if your money is less than 1 lakh or greater than or equal to 1 lakh, then your amount is of tax free. Then your amount is of tax free. Okay. So that fixed deposit in a bank is not so as good as buying shares in the market. Delivery based trading. Buying and selling are on different days. Brokerage will be higher than intraday. There will be minimum delivery charges for delivery based trading. How does this happen? Let us see an example for this. You buy the share on Monday. We need to know clearly this T plus 2 term. This is nothing but this T indicates that you bought a share. For example, as this says, you buy the share on Monday. So today is Monday. I bought shares on Monday. It will be delivered to you on Wednesdays. Settlement period T plus 2 normally. In India, before it was T plus 30. Why T plus 30? Because the shares we get were in physical format. Now the shares we get are in demat format, dematerialized. The, the forms are dematerialized. So the day you buy the shares, after 2 days, the shares will be delivered to you. If there are any public holidays or Saturday or Sunday, it will be extended. For example, you buy shares on Monday. Tuesday is a public holiday. Then when do you get your shares? Yeah, that is Thursday. Monday, Tuesday is a public holiday, Wednesday, and next the second day, Thursday, you will get your shares. That is known as T plus 2. What is short selling? Short selling is something which you don't have. Let's consider a company RIL. It's priced at rupees 2500 before opening. Actually, today at 9 o'clock it starts. Before opening, its price was 2500. You know it's going to fall that day because of some reason. What happened is, in yesterday news, we got that in RIL company there was some fire crash and the company is going to fall. You got that news. Then immediately what you will do, you will sell the shares, but you don't have any shares with you of RIL, but still you can sell the shares. This is called short selling. You don't have the shares. The first point is, you don't have any shares in RIL company, but also you can share the sales. That is known as short selling. Assume you sold 10 RIL shares in the morning at rupees 2500. At the morning when the stock market opens, that is 9 o'clock, you sold 10 RIL shares in morning, each at 2500. By evening, as you had thought it had fallen down to rupees 2400, now you buy back those 10 shares what you had sold. So, do you think you can gain profit or loss? Absolutely, you can gain profit. That is 2500, the amount which you sold at the morning, and the amount which it is fallen down in the evening is 2400. 2500 minus 2400 is equal to 100. And how many shares did you sold in the morning? 10. 100 into 10, 1000 is yours. Your profit is 1000 without investing a single rupee. This process of buying is called short covering. What if you don't short cover? You will become a defaulter. Let us see another example. Assume you short sold on Monday. As you haven't short covered it, you need to deliver it on Wednesday. That is T plus 2 as we seen in the before slide. But you don't have the shares to deliver. So NSE or BSE, National Stock Exchange or Bombay Stock Exchange, will buy the shares on behalf of you in auction market. We are not buying the shares directly. Behalf of us, NSE and BSE will buy the shares on behalf of you in auction market and deliver it to the buyer in T plus 3 days. In auction market, max price is 10% higher than in normal market. This is called as black market also. What is the stocks where short sold? Ram bought stocks, Ram sold stocks. Stocks won't get delivered to him as they were short sold. Now we can see the clear term of short sold. This man is not having stocks at all. As he's not having stocks also, he bought the stocks and sold the stocks. On Thursday, Ram needs to deliver the stocks as he has sold on Tuesday, but he did not have them now as they were short sold, so he becomes a defaulter. Ram gets the delivery of short sold stocks. How to select stocks? There are two types of analysis: fundamental analysis and technical analysis. What is fundamental analysis? Analyzing a stock based on the fundamentals of the country, the sector, and the company individual. It includes going through balance sheet and profit loss statement of the individual company and checking various ratios of the company. Let's see. For example, I have a company A. Today I am thinking to invest in this company A. So what all I need to do is, first I need to take minimum of 5 years growth or less details of the company A. If the company growth is a marginal level or loss or at a regional level, we have to check all of these details of the company and we need to invest in the company. Three important ratios: EPS, PAT, dividend number or number of shares. You may get a doubt that what is this dividend? For example, let us take this company A. What this company A do is, for example, you bought 10 shares of the company, each with a cost of let's say 100 rupees. The total cost of these shares is gonna be 1000 rupees. 1000 rupees is what you spent on this company A. What this company do is it gives you an amount called as dividend. This dividend is given only to the shareholders. What this company asks me is that what you will do if we give dividend to you. Then what I say is I go and invest in other company. No, what this company says is, no, we will give you dividend and you reinvest in our company A so that we can gain and you can gain both simultaneously. This is called dividend. Reinvesting in their company and getting more profits is known as dividend. PE, present share price. BV, book value. Book value is also known as face value. What is technical analysis? Forecasting the future direction of prices through the study of past market data, primarily price and volume. In its purest form, technical analysis considers only the actual price and volume behavior of the market or instrument. Support is where one buys, resistance is where one sells. Primary account. There are two types of account. One is primary account and the other is secondary account. What is primary account and a secondary? As I said, there are two markets, primary markets and secondary market. What is a primary market? Correct. Let's take an example. Today, I need to buy 10 shares of an X company. The company I am buying is a private limited company. This X company is a private limited company. So, I buy these 10 shares directly investing in my Demat account directly. Directly, I am buying 10 shares with the company X. This is known as primary market. Whereas what is secondary market? Here also we need to buy 10 shares the same company X, but here the X company became a public. It is not a private limited company. This is a public limited company. So what happens here is my 10 shares, how I can buy is I can contact a broker. This broker goes to the public limited company and buys or sells my shares and give my profit to me. This broker here acts as a mediator between the investor and the public limited company. This is known as secondary market. Let us see what is a face value. For example, today at 9 o'clock, the stock market opens. You are ready to buy or sell the shares. At the initial company was started in the year 1980. The face value then was 2 rupees for the company. Okay, let's say it is 10 rupees. In 2000, in the year 2000, the company's face value was rupees 10. But what happens is here for 10 rupees you are getting two shares, and in 2000 you are getting only one share for 10 rupees. Here the face value is not changing, but the number of shares you hold is changing. The unchanged value of the market price is known as face value. What is an index? What is a Nifty and Sensex? How are they calculated? Thank you.